We want to coexist with all other people here. We just want to have the right to live. And that's why we also invite everyone to our festival. It's an open day in Taipei because we want to share these beautiful, deep roots that exist here.
This festival is something to gather people together, bring people from outside, to make people send our message to people. You are welcome in our houses.
Welcome to anybody from anywhere, any world, to come and visit our village. Because we are a little Christian village, we love all the people like that Jesus said.
You just get this idea of like the West Bank being like off limits to those people who don't live there, and that's just like, it's not safe and that's it. But I don't know, today it's just been like, that's not true at all, so.
Yeah, the festival's been really good. It's good to see a lot of people coming out. I think it's good for the people, the locals of Taipei, to see, to have foreigners coming in and, sort of seeing how they live and spending money and helping their economy grow, and just, it gives them a nice little lift. Really friendly people, great food, great beer. Good vibes around here, that's for sure.
Tens of thousands of visitors flock to this small town in Palestine's West Bank, solely to attend Oktoberfest. And with them comes a much-needed boost to the varied local businesses.
الشغل كويس والشغل البيرة طيبة يعني مصنع في فلسطين واقتصاد للبلد هذا اقتصاد كبير للبلد. ويعني لو المصنع ما كان فيها كل هالجماهير هاي.
The last place I would have thought there would be a brewery was in somewhere in Palestine, but hey, you never know, these things can happen.
عاشي بتحبي الطيبة؟
شو؟
بتحبي الطيبة؟
شو؟
بتحبي الطيبة؟
بيرة طيبة بيرة.
مسابة؟
Yes.
The first year I did the Oktoberfest in 2005, a falafel man came to me who sells falafel, and he hugged me and he kissed me from his happiness that he sold the first day 16,000 shekel. He told me that he did not sell that much all year round. I was shocked and I was happy for him. Then the next year, many people sold falafel. so that tells you that we're doing very good.
Well, I think the festival shows that there's a lot more going on in Palestine than people get to see on their TV screens. They tend to see the problems, and of course there are problems, but there are also communities living well, creating wealth. And, well, if you've tasted the product of the brewery of Taipei, you'll know what I mean. They make some good things.
Good Taipei beer.
More than creating wealth, this event also creates an open environment where both local Christians and neighbouring Muslims can come and socialise together.
What does beer do to people? It makes you happy. It gives the atmosphere of acceptance.
Well, I think that it's a very nice experience to have people from different religions having this party, having this festival together, because it is important that we meet each other and that we get in touch with each other. And even like the Christians here in Palestine, we are having different traditions. Some are Catholic, others are Protestants, others are Orthodox, which we don't have that much in Germany. And I think it's very important that we get to know each other, and I think if you celebrate together, you will get to know the other person, and that's very good.
احنا شعب فلسطيني، احنا شعب يعني مثقف، احنا شعب يعني ما فيش فيها شعب مثقف، في مسلم في مسيحي، بيشتبه للمسلم للمسيحي. أنا بشرب بيرة، أنت ما بتشرب بيرة، كلنا واحد.
يعني أنا مسلم وهو مسلم وأنت مسيحي، احنا
إخوان.
بتجمعنا
كلنا بنتجمع وبتقربنا على بعضنا، وكمان هينا بنرقص وبنغني مع بعضنا. وهذه سياسة الدول العالمية لما تيجي تشوف الشعب الفلسطيني لهالدرجة مرتقي لهالدرجة هذا شيء بنفتخر فيه كشعب فلسطيني احنا
بنصنع
هذا احنا معدننا كويس احنا كشعب فلسطيني.
Religion plays an important role here in Palestine.
Are you guys Muslim ولا Christian?
Religion is a big thing here because people have their land and they have their religion, they have their traditions.
And while the Oktoberfest attracts people from all religious backgrounds to party together, it also highlights one obvious difference.
What are you?
Muslim.
Under Islam, alcohol is forbidden.
Drink 0-0.
And when your business is beer, that can provide some interesting challenges.
People are willing to come and to dance and to sing, even though they might not be beer drinkers. So I believe that that's also hope, you know, for coexistence, and that's hope that we can share this land and live here, because obviously, you know, there are people that are fanatic, and we might have a small rubber part that we might need for our machinery in the brewery, and you might take it to the factory to say, could you make this for me? And then if he says, what do you need it for? And, you know, you need it for your bottling line, and it bottles a type of beer. I mean, he'll literally drop the plastic, wants nothing to do with you. It's like you have cancer. I mean, people sometimes are fanatic and they can't touch beer, they can't have anything to do with beer, and they will not even make a small little rubber part for you that you need for your machine.
We're on a mountain across from the brewery, and the brewery is right over there. It's that long building.
Medice has her own challenges.
It's white.
As a female, doing business in a conservative country can prove difficult.
As a lady also, and a young lady, it's hard to talk to like an old man who owns a company that you want something from him or want to do business with him. They're like, okay. Like there's this little market in Taiba. It's like this little market. It's like a grocery store. And I always go to him to sell our beer, and if he wants to deliver like at night, I go ahead and send it to him. I don't mind. And when we had our price increase at the beginning of the year, he wouldn't want to talk to me about it. He'd like, I'll talk with your dad, I'll talk to your uncle. And I'm like, no, I came to do business with you, and I'm telling you, I'll take care of you. There's no worries and whatever. He's like, no, I'll take care of it with your dad. So it's frustrating.
But these problems are small compared to the obstacles of operating a company under occupation.
We suffer so much from this obstacles and problems. There's no place like making business in Palestine, because it's completely different. It's like in the end of nowhere, especially for brewing materials or raw materials. No one else has raw materials here, and if you run out of something, you have to wait until you get it from Europe. And keep in mind that we're still under occupation. Our borders are controlled by the Israelis, so you have to wait and to go with the restrictions of the Israeli to get the raw material. So it's different.
Oslo calls for free trade agreement between the Palestinian territories or the future Palestine state and Israel. And that's not the case. With all these closures, with all these checkpoints, with the wall, we can't even take a barrel of beer into Israel, because the fact is the scanners at the Ofer checkpoint are not ready yet.
We've been trying to export our draft beer through that checkpoint, and the Israeli are refusing because of the fact that they don't have an X-ray machine. And they're afraid that we will put a weapon in the beer or in the cases or in the boxes. So I cut a draft keg in half, and I explained to them that there is no way that we can put anything else except beer in this draft keg. And they insist, no, we cannot let you go.
The only beer that Israel allows in at the moment is the bottled beer, but even that isn't easy.